الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين متابعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين.
All praise is due to Allah. Prayer and peace be upon the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. As to what follows.
فصل أهل الحقيقة هم العلماء بالله.
The people of ultimate reality are the people of Allah, those who are connected to the knowledge of Allah, His names and attributes. And the sciences of Gnosis are the most noble of sciences. The reality with them is witnessing the lights of the secrets of divinity. And this is the path is the orders, strict orders of the Sharia. The reality is the end of the strict orders of the Sharia, and this is no different to the strict orders of the Sharia. And to explain that the Sharia is the foundation, it's like the ocean and the tree and the milk, and the Haqiqah is like the cream and the raw metal and the fruit. So the Imam says, may Allah be pleased with him, in this chapter, that the people of ultimate reality are the Gnostics of Allah, the people of Gnosis, connected to Allah, His names and attributes. So through this it is known that the elect of the believers from the scholars and the elect of the scholars from the Gnostics, they are the people who are called the people of ultimate reality because they are steadfast in divorcing the witnessing of creation to witnessing the Creator, and severing themselves from that which is in existence, such that they can go back to Allah, exalted be He. And like he is going to explain for us, the people of ultimate reality are the Gnostics, and it was mentioned previously in the book that the scholars are the elect of human beings, and that the Gnostics are the elect of the scholars, and the people of content, those who perform according to Allah's pleasure, from the people of pure taste, they are the elect of the Gnostics. So the Shaykh speaks here regarding the people of reality are the elect of the scholars from the people of Gnosis, who are steadfast in the Gnosis of Allah, and it was unveiled for them the secrets of, or the lights of the secrets of the names and attributes of Allah. They realized their meanings, so it took with their whole beings to Allah. So the existence was a page which they witnessed the power, strength, determination, will of Allah, and the manifestation of Allah's power and strength is in all existence for them. Nothing disconnects them from Him. They are the people who have fulfilled the reality of Allah, saying, wherever you turn, hence is the countenance of Allah, exalted be He. Wherever you may turn, hence is the countenance of Allah. Allah Ta'ala says, He who turns to us, Allah says, He will find the connection to us in everything, in all existence, wherever He may be. In the same way, these people, they will witness the Allah in all existence, in a meaning that it is a page which they look upon the names and attributes of Allah Ta'ala.
والقوم كما قد علمنا
And as we knew,
المنزهون
they are the people who are transcendent from the people or the sayings of the people of falsehood, of union and incarnation. Allah is transcendent from this. Allah cannot incarnate in something or be in something. He is exalted and transcendent beyond this. Or for Him to amalgamate Himself into a thing, there is nothing like unto Him, and He is the all-seeing, the all-hearing. He said, and the ultimate reality with them is the witnessing of the lights of the secrets of divinity. When he said that the science of gnosis is the most noble of knowledges, because it is connected to knowing the ever-living, the everlasting, and the honor, the nobility of a science is connected to that which it is talking about. So likewise this science, and they said, he who knows the various knowledges in existence, but he doesn't know the one who brought into existence, he doesn't know anything, because he has not come to ultimate reality yet, but he is living in delusion, and he is living in misguidance and in imagination. However, most people do not know. Allah says they know outward knowledge of the world, and they are heedless regarding the hereafter. So in this way, he says that the most noble of sciences is the science of gnosis of Allah. There is nothing more noble than this, nor higher, nor sweeter for the spirit, nor more beautiful than the gnosis of Allah. So some of the Gnostics said, regarding those people who were immersed in the life of this world and its wealth, he said they were poor, they left the world, and they did not taste the most beautiful taste in it. What was the most beautiful thing? It was asked. He said, it is the gnosis of Allah, knowing Allah. They left the dunya and they didn't taste the most beautiful delight in it. The most noble of sciences is the gnosis of Allah. And the reality with them is to witness the lights of the secrets of divinity. So the state of such a person will become, after he has ascended to the reality of worshipping Allah as though you see Him, he becomes looking upon, gazing upon the unseen world through the will of Allah, as he said regarding Ibrahim. Likewise, we will allow Ibrahim to gaze upon the unseen world of the heavens and the earth, such that he may be one of the people of certitude. So, witnessing the lights of the secrets of divinity is called the ultimate reality, or al-haqiqa, and no doubt this is a fruit and result, and will come by doing according to the Sharia, and it has a path. What are the path? It is the strict orders of the sacred law, doing by the sacred law. The lights of reality cannot disseminate except through the path, as Imam al-Haddad said, Allahu Akbar. This is the ultimate reality. It has radiated from the place of the path or tariqah, and he mentioned the foundation in reaching these stations and fulfilling them. He said, so cling upon, my brother, to the tight rope, and it is adhering to the Master Muhammad, who was sent with guidance, truth and realization and sainthood. He is a man who is the source of unveiling and assistance, and he is all, and he has these manifestations. So he says, ultimate reality is the destination or the final abode of the strict orders of the Sharia. He who follows the path, the strict orders of the Sharia, he reaches the ultimate reality, and the ultimate reality is not distinguished from the strict orders of the Sharia, because it is from one Lord, Allah. And so there is no distinguishing, nor difference or contradiction between the Sharia and the Haqiqah. And he referred to the examples which the Gnostics made regarding the ocean and the pearl, and the mine with the raw metal, and the milk with the cream, and the tree with its fruit. So the first example that the Sharia is like an ocean and that the reality is the pearl, and you cannot take the pearl except after reaching the ocean, rather after diving well and reaching the depth of the ocean. So he who is able to dive into the ocean and it reach its depths will reach the pearl, and he who claims that he took the pearl without entering the ocean, so such a person is belied in this and he is not truthful. And so he cannot be trusted with the secrets of the Sharia. He who does not preserve its adab, as Abu Yazid al-Bastami said. So it's not possible to reach the pearl except after entering the ocean. Likewise, the mine and the raw gold. You cannot reach raw gold until digging a mine and then removing the metal from all its impurities until you are able to extract from that pure gold. He who claims he got pure gold without digging and digging a mine and going down, then he is a liar. So likewise, it's not possible to reach the reality except by doing according to the Sharia, and that is refining a person through his deeds, removing impurities from it such that he will find the pure gold. And the third example is extracting cream or butter from milk. You cannot take cream except from milk, and he who claims he took cream without milk is a liar, and it's not possible until the milk is boiled and soured, and it is used in such a way such that you can extract the cream from it. Likewise, you cannot reach the haqiqah except through the Sharia. The fourth example is the tree and the fruit. He who claims he received fruits without planting a tree and giving it water, it's not possible. So it cannot be ripened except after taking care of the tree, planting its seed and allowing it to grow and protecting it and waiting for its growing, picking its fruits after time and when it's ripe. Likewise, the ultimate reality with the sacred law, which is pure and revered. The Shaykh has explained through this the reality of the path and the lies of those people who claim reality without insight and have false claims, and likewise those who talk about the haqiqah without sharia. Such both parties have left the true path, and the path which is correct and modest is to do well according to the Sharia and to delve deeply into it and to purify it from impurities, continuously doing upon this in order that the pearl and fruit and the cream and the pure gold can be extracted from this excellence in doing according to the sacred law of the benevolent. The peak of this is following the elect Prophet Muhammad, the son of Abdullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
قال الشيخ رحمه الله.
Then the Shaykh said,
فصل قال خطيب الدنيا والآخرة ابن
the
نباتة.
Khatib of the Dunya and Akhirah, Ibn Nabata, said, and this is a title given to this scholar of Egypt, who was famous for his sermons. The Ibn Nabata has much morals and lessons in his sermons, reminding people of Akhirah. Eloquent sermons of this scholar. He is called the orator of the world and the hereafter, removing the veils of the dunya and the realities of the Akhirah. So he said, in the meaning of transcendence in some of his sermons, how do I see some things without amalgamation? He who gazes upon it without the meaning here of hulul is residing in something, and the meaning of ittihad is amalgamating in something. Allah is transcendent from this. Everyone who believes that Allah is incarnated or rests within something, then he has disbelieved.
كل شيء في الكائنات دليل على المكون
Everything in existence
يحل في المكون ولا أن
is a sign for the Creator, but Allah does not rest within it.
يخطر ببال القاصرين وعما
Allah is transcendent from being dwelling within something.
المقدس عن درك العقول هي درك إحاطة و درك
So Allah in His divinity is transcendent from the perception of created intellects.
مفاتيح المعرفة به معرفة العجز عن معرفته سبحانه.
And the key to knowing Him is first to know that a person is incapable of knowing Him.
وعز إجلال المنزه عن رأي الحلول. جناح العقل مقصوص عن
The intellect is unable to arrive at comprehension of Allah.
يمكن للعقل
So it is not possible for the intellect to comprehend and encompass with the reality of the meaning of reaching Allah, and so the insights of the great people has been unable and become blind in reaching this. And prayer and peace on the Prophet ﷺ, and the canopy of Allah's pride and dignity has become so powerful that people cannot reach this particular meaning. So a person, as he reaches closer, he becomes more knowledgeable regarding his incapacity of reaching full comprehension of Allah. We'll listen now to the adhan of the mu'adhin, and then we will complete the book, inshallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. لا إله إلا الله، أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله، أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله، أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله، أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله.
لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله.
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 لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. الله أكبر، الله أكبر.
لا إله إلا الله.
الحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وسلم وعلى سائر المسلمين تابعين بإحسان ليوم الدين. اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد الوسيلة والفضيلة الشرف والدرجة العالية درجة عباس المقام محمد يا التوبة يا أرحم الراحمين. بخل ودير بخل ودير بخل ودير بخل ودير بخل ودير بخل ودير ارحم صغيرة. اللهم بارك لنا ولدنا وزين ذريتنا وزرهم وفقنا وباركنا ورزقنا برهم. اللهم نسألك العفو والعافية مع عافية الدائمة في الدين والدنيا والآخرة. صلى الله عليه وسلم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. يقول عليه رحمة الله فصل: ولكن الشان مع عظيم شان وعزيز برهانه في جعل الله تعالى للسائرين إليه منارات ورتب وللطائرين به مقامات روحانيات بجعل الله للسائرين منارات ورتب وللطائرين به مقامات روحانيات فمنحهم ذلك على ما طابت لهم أو فمبلغهم ذلك على ما طابت لهم ريح العناية
So he gives them this according to that which has become
وسارت بهم
pleasing
على
through
فلك
the
الاستقامة حتى
breezes
وصلوا
of
إلى
assistance, and it has taken
الهداية
them through
حتى وصلوا إلى معادن الهداية
the
فنزلوا ليحصلوا
planetary objects of
وانفصلوا ليتصلوا
steadfastness until they reach to
فانحرقت حجب
the minds of
البشرية
guidance, so they stopped to take and benefit, and they severed such that they can be connected, and so the breezes of the subtle divinity burned the barriers of humanness from the face of servitude. When the squadron attacked of the attributes of the body or essence, so
إلى أن يقطعوا
so
مفاوز
it
العيش
unveils for them
وعبروا بحار الطيش فلم يبقى العيش ولا الطيش ففنوا عن أنيتهم
of their thoughts, and they were unveiled through the reality or through the lights of gnosis. So he says the Shaykh concluded the book with this chapter, referring to the meaning of reality of arriving, and that Allah is the divine, transcendent. Nothing can encompass Him, nor can He dwell within some created thing. Likewise, Allah, He made for the slaves a way to know Allah without encompassing, without a particular way, without a particular direction, and it was unveiled for them from the secrets of His greatness and His divinity and lordlessness and the perfection of His power, affairs which were great and high and sublime, which will, with this they will increase their knowing, their incapacity to encompass even one attribute or name of Allah. So how to encompass His divine essence? He says Allah made for those who wayfare to Allah lighthouses and degrees. So since they are unable to encompass Him, He made them paths and stations to refine themselves and purify themselves, such that they can prepare themselves to knowing Allah. And those who are flying through Allah, He made for them spiritual stations. So first it was wayfaring and then flying, and then He allowed them to reach this according to that which the breeze of assistance was pleasing to them, and it took them to the planet of firmness until they reached the minds of guidance. So they stopped to take, and they disconnected in order that they will be connected to the Creator. So the breezes of subtle divine assistance came and burned the barriers, and so they were unveiled with the lights of gnosis. So they lived after they were heedless. So they are between the garden of life and the puddle of heedlessness and helplessness until they pass through the deserts of life, and so they pass the oceans of heedlessness until there is no heedlessness nor life. So they were severed from their own selves, and they remained through Him. They don't witness themselves, but they witness Him through His divinity. Allah is the one who threw. You did not throw when you threw, but Allah is the one who threw. So they remained without themselves, not themselves, nor their essences, nor are they deluded by their own independence or claiming that, but they witness Allah and His divinity. So they were slaves who were pure, slaves who Allah has befriended them, the ever-living, everlasting, their Master, transcendent is He. Praise to Allah who guided us to this. We would not have been guided to this if Allah had not guided this. Oh Allah, grant for us a portion of that which You have given the people of Gnosis. We believed in You and Your Prophet according to what Your will and the Prophet ﷺ, and we believe in what Your saints and those who are close to You. We believe that which they transmitted from You and Your Messenger, and make for us, O Allah, from this belief a portion of understanding the realities of that which they conveyed, and allow us to reach that which they reached of the stations, and do not grant us just empty speech. Grant us a portion from that, O benevolent, and will reward the author great reward. Imam Abdullah bin Abu Bakr bin Muhammad al-Faqih al-Muqaddam bin Ali bin Muhammad Sahib Mirbat bin Ali bin Alawi bin Muhammad bin Alawi. So mentioning the entire chain and fathers and grandfathers of the author, all the way back to the Hussein, the grandson of the Prophet, and Ali. Give him great reward, and all his fathers and teachers and all Your saints, and pray upon the Prophet ﷺ. Benefit us through that which we have read, this book, this Kibrit. Make us of those people who will take the highest paths by the secret of the Fatiha to the presence of the Prophet ﷺ.
قد قال الإمام عيدروس بن حسين
Imam Dروس bin Hussein Dروس, the author from India, from Hyderabad. If you wish to realize the meaning of Allahu Akbar, then call then read this Kibrit الأحمر. We completed this book,
نستأنف القراءة في تعيين كتاب من كتب أهل الطريقة والحقيقة.
Start a new book after this from one of the books of the path. May Allah bless us through Ramadan which is coming upon us. Make us anew from its elect people, because next week we will be between the last day of Sha'ban and the first day of Ramadan. Oh Allah, bless us through it, and make us of the elect people, and make us of those whom You select and elect, O most merciful.
وما عرفنا مقصود السؤال من أم مريم من كندا: كيف نصلح الأوصاف المذمومة التي لم تظهر لغيرنا، وكأنها فكأن مرادها كيف نتصفى من الصفات الذميمة التي يطلع عليها الناس وهي
is asking, how do we purify ourselves from those attributes which are bad, which would not manifest to others? It is through using the medicine which the doctors of the heart prescribes, which is appropriate for removing the bad traits and replacing with the praiseworthy traits which the doctors of the heart have prescribed. Someone asked, what do we recite to remove jinn from ourselves and our houses? He said, read things like Ayatul Kursi,
وكذلك
repeated.
أوائل البقرة
Likewise, the
وخواتيمها
beginning of Baqarah and the end of Surah
وكذلك
Al-Baqarah.
الإخلاص
And
والمعوذتين
likewise Surah Al-Ikhlas and
ومما
Qul A'udhu bi Falaq wa
يقرأ
Rabbin Nas.
لذلك
And also one
سورة
can
الصافات
recite Surah
وسورة
As-Safat
الجن
and Surah
ومما
Al-Jinn.
يقرأ لذلك
And
سورة البقرة
also Surah
لأنها
Al-Baqarah,
لا يقرب الشيطان
because shaitan,
ولا تستطيعها البطلة
no,
ولا تقرب الشياطين
the
بيتا
shayateen do
قرئ
not
فيه
come to
البقرة
a house in
مدة
which
3 أيام
Baqarah was recited for
الحديث عن
3
نبينا
days, as
صلى الله
is come in the
عليه
authentic
وسلم.
hadith from the
ومن
Prophet.
خير إذا ما يقرأ لها ورد الإمام النووي
Also, Wird
يحيى بن
al-Nawawi,
شرف عليه رحمة الله تعالى
Wird Imam
قوله
al-Nawawi,
بسم الله الله أكبر أقول على نفسي إلى آخره. والثاني ورد سيدنا أبي بكر بن عبد الرحمن السقاف
and Wird
وهو والد
Abu Bakr Sakran,
الإمام العيدروس صاحب
who was
الكبريت
the
هذا
father
الذي
of
أوله الله من
the
يحتط
Imam
بدرب
al-Aydrus.
الله طوله ما شاء الله. وقوله هل يتشكل الشيطان بصور
And then someone
الأولياء
asked,
في
does
المنام؟
the shaitan
إنما
take
جاء النص
the form of the saints in dreams?
باسم النبي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وأن الشيطان لا يتمثل
The shaitan does not come in the form of the Prophet ﷺ.
يمكن تصوره.
However, shaitan can come in any form other than the form of the Prophet, and this would be for those who is not sincere in his turning to Allah and love for the saints. Then the shaitan will have power over him, and he who is sincere in his love for them, Allah will protect him. Someone fulfills the desires of the capricious self, sleeping much and eating much. How does a person do this before Ramadan? If you should lessen and decrease from this, so if you are sleeping 8 hours, then sleep 7. If you sleep 7, then sleep 6 between the day and the night, and take a portion of lightening the desires. So you are fasting during the day, so do not eat much at night, and be firm in praying the 5 prayers in congregation from the beginning to the end of Ramadan. Do not allow the Taraweeh and Qiyam Layl to pass you from the beginning to the end of the month, and do not allow your fast to be annulled by those things which will spoil your fast in terms of spiritual reward, from backbiting and calumny and lying. This way you'll be of the people who have fasted with faith and seeking reward from Allah, so you'll be forgiven that which you have done of wrong now and before, and Allah will give you great good, which He specifies those people who He is content with and selects. May Allah make us of those people who He selects with His great generosity and great subtlety, to the secret of the Fatiha to the Prophet ﷺ. Fatiha.
ربنا تقبل منا انك سمعت برينا الرحيم صلى الله عليه وسلم الحمد لله رب العالمين.